Hello and welcome to our video.
Yeah,
Let's get into talking about Mike the Durable. So Mike Malloy, I don't know how you pronounce his name. It's like, I don't think he'll care, he's dead.
Oh shit.
Alright, Mike Malloy was a man that lived in the early 1900s in New York. He's known today as Mike the Durable. So he was just an old drunk that would go to the bar and drink until he passed out. That's who he was. He had no friends, family, or job, had no idea what his age was, and only knew that he came from Ireland.
Well, that explains everything.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but the fact that he's from Ireland explains it all.
Yes.
I mean, imagine how drunk you have to get every day to not even know your own age.
Imagine how drunk you have to be to pass out every. That is like dangerous as hell.
Oh yeah, don't worry, it gets better.
I guess that's why he's called like the Durable. Jesus.
He didn't have any money and he drank off of credit. So a group of men saw this, 5 men, including the speakeasy owner, his bartender, who happened to be a former chemist, an undertaker, a fruit vendor, and a cab driver. One of these is not like the other.
Yeah. You mean the Undertaker?
Plotted to kill Malloy and collect on his life insurance.
What the fuck?
They were coined as the Murder Trust later on. So one of the group had already done this on a homeless woman. He had befriended her, convinced her to take a $2,000 life insurance policy, and name him as the beneficiary. He just goes up to like some homeless woman, and it's like he like befriends her, and then like I just want you to imagine him bringing this up as a topic, like, so you got life insurance?
I don't even.
Listen, I want you to put me as the beneficiary, just in case. I mean, nothing bad will happen, trust me. But put me as the beneficiary. Then one night, he force-fed her alcohol, stripped her, covered her sheets with freezing water, and put her bed underneath an open window.
What the fuck? Who murders someone like that?
And he got away with it. It was determined that she died of pneumonia, and he got the money.
I mean, that's smart, but that's also so fucked up. Who thinks of that?
This guy, apparently.
Anyway, continue. I want to hear about Mike the Durable.
Alright, then they decided that the best way to kill Malloy was to give him all the alcohol he could drink, and hopefully he would drink himself to death. So here's this guy that comes in every day and drinks until he passes out. Now they're giving him unlimited credit, so he can just drink whatever he wants, and any amount of it.
Yeah?
He doesn't die from that. He drinks, he passes out, and then he comes in the next morning and he keeps doing this, and they're going like, hey, we're actually starting to lose money here because he's drinking so much. So when he failed to die from the excessive amount of alcohol, they gave him antifreeze in place of the alcohol.
Yeah? Did he live through that?
Yeah, it didn't kill him. They failed to kill Malloy. Then they gave him turpentine, which is fluid from the distillation of resin from trees.
What the fuck?
He didn't die. Then they tried horse liniment with rat poison added in. Do you want to guess what happened?
He didn't die?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Next, they gave him oysters soaked in wood alcohol. Do you know what wood alcohol is?
No, is it the stuff you clean wood with?
No, it's like
Wood
alcohol that you make from wood with distillation or something. You take the fumes from burning wood and then you distill it, and it's highly toxic.
I didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, that didn't kill him.
Is there anything
So, after another failure, they fed Malloy a good old sardine sandwich. But they also added in shrapnel.
He
Do you want to guess what happened?
didn't die.
He downed it and asked for another. He must have been pretty drunk.
I'm pretty sure that there was not a single day in this man's life where he was sober. He was born drunk.
Well, he's from Ireland.
Exactly.
When this failed, the group dropped him off in a snowbank at night and poured water on him for good measure. He showed up for another drink in the morning. He slept out in the snowbank and then walked all the way back.
Holy shit.
They finally decided to run him over, and Malloy was hit with a taxi. The group ended up fleeing the scene because they thought they saw another car approaching, so they got scared. After that, they spent weeks calling morgues and hospitals trying to find Malloy, so they have no idea what happened to him.
Did he live?
Sure enough, Malloy walked into the bar once again, asking for another drink.
Oh,
He just got hit by a taxi.
holy shit!
'Cause,
This
like,
man
so-
is a legend.
It had turned out that he had gone to a hospital, but for some reason they kept him off the patient list, so they couldn't track him. They couldn't find him when they were calling. I think the group at this point had finally had enough. So the next thing the group tried was waiting till Malloy was passed out, bringing him into the back room, running a rubber hose into his mouth with a gas jet on the other end, and they filled his mouth up with gasoline.
What the fuck? Did he
He
live?
lived for an hour and finally died.
I mean, I would have just let him live, like, honestly.
But you have money on this guy because they already convinced him to
Yeah, but like
pay
he had
the life
proved
insurance.
himself.
Yeah, there were probably a lot of like times where they were about to give up. But they can't, like they have so much money, like they put a lot of money on him dying.
Did they just break even after he died?
Yeah, so I mean I don't think you'd be learning about this if they got away with it. Or I'd be reading about it.
Yeah.
So they brought him to a doctor who signed his death certificate and he was buried. And they successfully collected the insurance money. The only problem was they ended up talking too much and an investigation by the district attorney was started.
Oh my god.
They were like bragging about killing someone, like you know that drunk that would come in every day and passed out? Yeah, we ran our rubber hose into his mouth and drowned him in gasoline. They were found guilty of murder.
Well, yeah.
4 of them went to the electric chair. While the last conspirator was sent to prison along with the doctor who signed the death certificate.
Oh.
And that is the story of Mike Malloy, or however you say his name. Mike the Durable.
Yeah, Mike the Durable.
What a legend.
What a he should have become a wrestler, honestly. He would have made a lot of money.
Eating stuff?
No, a wrestler, like just fucking fighting, dude.
Fighting?
Yeah,
because
he'd
would've
walk.
survived.
He'd
Yeah, because
walk
he got
into the
hit
ring.
by a taxi.
And his signature like thing is that he just walks into the ring and he doesn't do anything. He just starts drinking. And the person tries to fight him and just fucking gives up.
Well, that's it. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed, leave a rating or comment. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Holy shit. What a legend.